Yeah, welcome everyone. The title of our paper is Learning by Doing, Demonstrating Sustainability Mindsets in ICT Education through Hackathons. The paper will be presented by myself, Mikhail Adisa. It was co-authored with researcher from Lumpur University in Finland, Sunway University in Malaysia, and Lagos State University from Nigeria. To start with, uh, I'll give a quick rundown on the background to the study. Uh, we observe that sustainability and ethics integration in computing education is growing, and there is need for a more experiential and transformative learning approach to uh, integrating sustainability into computing education. So the concern for bridging technical education with societal relevance led to the emergence of this paper. So our objective is to assess hackathon as a tool for education for sustainable development and explore the pedagogical integration in ICT education. Through this, we hope to highlight mindset shift, fair student reflection following the sustainability hackathon. And we we aim to answer three key research questions. One, what do students participate in the hackathon intend to gain? What motivates them to participate in this sustainability hackathon? Because in our case, what we did was that the hackathon was announced from the beginning of the semester across during 4 different semesters to at both locations, both in Malaysia as well as in Finland. And what we did was that we announced the hackathon at the beginning of 4 different courses for participants, and they are freely to connect to participate in the hackathon. So one key thing that we did was that at each of the courses, in each of the courses, we use SUSA framework to demonstrate how students can actually identify sustainability issue of their course system and how they can understand both direct and indirect impact of their action. So we build the hackathon on this approach. So in our approach, what we started with a pre-hack workshop, and what we did during the pre-hack workshop is to give a kind of background overview of how the hackathon will be and how it is different from previous hackathon that some of the students that the school have organized in the past. So in this case, we built it on SUSAF as our guiding principle. And practicality, after we announced in the beginning of the course, so the hackathon itself did not took place towards the end of the course. So in this way, we hope that a lot of the students will have gotten clear understanding of what sustainability is in IT and how they can connect their work, their solution, their prototype to relevant societal projects. During this pre-hack workshop, the students were asked to go out and engage with the locals. The locals, I mean, within the university community and as well as within the city itself. So in this case, we have key unique opportunity. There are partners in Sunway University. The university itself is located within Sunway City. And Sunway City is a kind of model. It prides itself as a model sustainable city. So discussing around sustainability, technology, environment, or social activities that connect to sustainability is not new to the community. Same thing as in Lappeenranta, the Lumpur University, where the other part of the work started from. So this key thing give us a kind of opportunity for students to engage locally, to engage freely with the locals, with the community, to get further insight. So the hackathon was built on Sustainable Smart City Go 11, SDG Go 11, and rather than giving the participants area to work with, they were left open. What we did was that, okay, go out to the street, go out to the locals, interact with them, identify likely issue that you think we can use technology to address. Might be social aspect, might be environmental aspect, might be economical aspect, or might be individual aspect of sustainability. So through this, the students are able to validate whatever pre-idea they have about the issue that they think they can address with this through this hackathon. So after the hackathon, on the main hackathon, we invited few stakeholders from local from organization within the community, as well as government representative. To their role during the hackathon was to give a kind of validation of or a kind of encouragement to the students, and they listen to what the student intends to do. So on the first day, we had, okay, this is what we intend to do. Meanwhile, our idea with the hackathon is that we want to use it to demonstrate how students can showcase their understanding of sustainability within ICT education. So for our work, we collected data in multiple forms. We collected data through survey from the willing participants. Emphasize willing, because not every student that participated in the hackathon actually responded to being interviewed or being or respond to the survey. So it's 100% voluntary. So we had these two. We had both semi-structured interview for 20 candidates, and we had 57 participants that responded to the survey. So what we did is that we did a kind of pre-test and post-test approach where we gauge their knowledge, their understanding pre-hackathon, and we gauge after the hackathon. The idea is to identify if indeed there exists a kind of shift in mindset, shift in understanding, and shift in their perspective of sustainability within IT. At the same time, we use this approach to actually evaluate their experience, that if after this hackathon, would they be willing to participate either one in similar events in the future, or will this translate to their everyday activities, life changes? And yes, the response was quite positive, and some of them show interest that yes, beyond what we had, the knowledge they've gained through the hackathon and through the process that led to the hackathon can actually motivate them to participate either in similar events in the future or reflect in their everyday action within the societies. So the participants came from both the bachelor program as well as the master program. So it was a mixed program. Yeah. So I'll skip this. Our learning outcomes, we observe that interest in sustainability pre-hackathon and after the hackathon was moderately high, and their understanding indeed improved. The expectation, we asked question about the expectation, whether the expectation before the event and after the event. And mind you, because we connected this to the learning, and as a kind of incentives, the hackathon had a 3 credit unit attached to the participant. If you participate throughout the program, it's a 5 days program, you get extra 3 credit. And I think this really motivates some students to participate. And beyond this, the key motivation that we observed was that one, the structure of the course itself, which emphasized sustainability, and as well as the values that some of the participants have in terms of the environmental concern. And in terms of differences between our male and female participants, there is no gender gap in passive understanding. The understanding is relatively moderate, which shows that there is no significant difference in the influence of gender on their participation in the sustainability hackathon. Post-hack reflection, we gauge their understanding, their reflection after the hackathon, and the key theme that emerged are one, the increment in sustainability awareness, collaborative learning, empathy and system thinking, seeing how they can connect to the immediate environment within their community, and practical relevance to real world happenings around them, reflexivity, self-awareness of impact is much pronounced, and they were able to demonstrate it through the hackathon. Got you. Okay, I will just skip to this. Okay, key takeaway from based on our experiences, one, indeed, sustainability team hackathon can actually foster practical sustainability learning, and it can be used as a form of experiential learning to demonstrate shift in mindset, especially among undergraduate students. We observe that rather than introducing sustainability within IT at master's level, we can as well start from the bachelor program, because we observe that there is a significant gap uh, between those students that have elements of sustainability in their undergraduate courses compared to those that the first time they are exposed to sustainability within IT is during their master's level. So we encourage teachers, lecturers to find a way to integrate sustainability from the earlier stage rather than waiting till probably students go to the master's level. So for us, the key takeaway is yes, it's doable and it's achievable. And the experience we've had during this program, we think we can carry it forward, and hopefully in the future we can scale it better, get more schools to participate, get more students to participate, so that at the end of the day we can compare experience among lecturers to see, okay, what is because we believe each country, each students have unique differences. So if we are able to scale this to other schools, to other courses, even beyond IT courses, we might be able to get a valuable experience that we can build on to improve course delivery. We can use to improve learning experience for both the student and the lecturer. Yeah. Just one. So future, what we plan to do in the future is one of the challenges about most hackathon is what really happened to some of these hackathon solutions. Whether you integrate it in the study, whether you organize it as a separate event, what happened to this solution? I think if we could find a way to actually build on the success of every hackathon, it will serve as a further encouragement to future students. So on our case, we plan to do is that currently we have online hub where we drop some of this solution, we drop it in the repository, and we hope that in the future, rather than starting this hackathon from the ground up, we can build on the solution that has been developed by previous students and just expose the new student to it to build on it. This one we will have achieved a kind of carrying the knowledge forward rather than asking each time we are organizing this as part of our study, rather than asking everybody, each hackathon to start building afresh. We hope to expand this model beyond what we currently did to multiple universities. Currently, we had 2 partners that participated in this, and we had other partners from our African country that are willing to embrace this model as part of their teaching sustainability within the ICT courses. We hope we can scale it further. Thirdly, we hope to explore the effects in a more diverse cultural context, and we hope to integrate it further. And in the long run, we hope to evaluate the integration with formal course assessment, like kind of considering this as part of our learning process. Thank you. I think I've shoot my time.